This is an emergency message from the Republic of Florida Militia, 1st Division 4th Company operating out of Tallahassee, Florida. We have reason to believe that in the next couple of hours the state of Florida will be conducting pre-dawn raids on our homes, as well as our rented motel rooms we conduct operations out of. And are uploading this video in the hopes that as many people as possible see it to hear our side of the story before we are hauled off on God knows what trumped-up charges. The politically motivated arrest of Roger Stone may be a new low for political persecution in the United States, but in reality Jordan Jarrett was a test run for such arrests. We have learned from our sources in law enforcement that there will be yet more raids on our homes and business very soon, and preparations for such raids are being made as this is being typed. Law enforcement is getting used to getting their way. We must stop them here and now or they will continue to deny us our basic rights. And the pursuit of happiness and manipulating the judicial system to have SWAT teams raid our homes for no reason, and we have the God-given right to resist this tyranny and oppression. They are denying us life, liberty. The state of Florida has been hijacked by criminals like John Stuart Fuchs who do not represent the will of the average Floridian walking the streets. Their actions are universally condemned by real everyday members of this community who denounce the Second Judicial Circuit as a money-minded operation. The Second Judicial Circuit is a loose conglomerate of bureaucrats out for themselves promoting their own interests at the expense of the everyday citizen. The public defender's office has impossible to manage caseloads and the entire system is clogged up with petty offenders stuck in the system much like a spider's web. But they are really just tyrants who are abusing poor people and denying everyday citizens their right to move on with their lives over petty infractions. But they are really just tyrants who are abusing poor people and denying everyday citizens their right to move on with their lives over petty infractions. The state attorney's office essentially acts as a dictatorship with no real checks and balances for anyone that is poor and doesn't have the cash to afford a private attorney. The plea bargain system is coercion and enables the state attorney to keep the system clogged up with petty offenders. And ultimately each plea bargain is intentionally unfair because they know they can get away with it. We are being labeled as terrorists because our right to freedom of speech and to be armed is under attack by proxy by bogus politically motivated charges. The state of Florida are thus traitors against the Floridian people, and we must resist them by all possible means. We have a message to the state of Florida and the corrupt Second Judicial Circuit. We will never lay down our arms. We will never surrender a single bullet. You will not disarm us or confiscate our equipment. We will continue to be armed and free as our ancestors were. We will continue to defy you until the end of time, because defying you is obeying God. You are evil and you exploit the very people you claim to serve and protect, and we will restore order out of the chaos you cause. And to the police that continue to follow these unconstitutional draconian orders from the state attorney. Just following orders didn't cut it at Nuremberg. But we will make sure you get a fair trial when we rise to power, something we have always been denied. Now is the time for local law enforcement to refuse to obey the orders of the corrupt Second Judicial Circuit, particularly in matters where it is clear they are acting in ways which are politically motivated, and not in the actual interests of the average tax-paying citizen of Leon County. Law enforcement, you are on notice. You are either with the people or you are with these corrupt bureaucrats. We are proud of our race, but we will gladly stand with black people in this community who are fed up with the corruption. You're not only up against ROF, we are speaking on behalf of many people in regards to this particular issue. By order of the ROF you are thus ordered to stand down immediately. We will periodically put out more announcements when we are in a secure location that allows us to do so without being tracked. Thank you, and God bless the Republic of Florida. This is an emergency message from the Republic of Florida Militia, 1st Division 4th Company operating out of Tallahassee, Florida.